Hi guys, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment before I disappear for 10 months again, and I'm not joking, I will do it. I need to get my money up. So don't forget to get yourself a membership. If you do, you get free access and spoilers to all the upcoming videos, like the previews. The previews will only be for members starting next month, so get it while you guys can now. Alright, peace out, love ya, and stay tuned for the next video. Hi guys, sorry for the long wait, but this is like a two-part episode, so this is part 1 of Ep 5. I couldn't do it all together because it would have been a 30-minute video and I don't want that. So I hope y'all enjoy because shit's about to go down. Love you stinky bugs. Disclaimer, I do not own any of the haikyu characters or art said. This is not how I view the haikyu characters. This is just for pure entertainment. Warning, language might not be suitable for audience under the age of 13. That's all I have to say onto the video. Welcome back, my man. Bro, stop. I'm actually scared. Bro, there's so much tea and I'm here for it. What if everyone getting cheated on? Oh shit, you're right. Akashi, are you cheating on me? No, Bo, this was just something funny. Kenma, are you cheating on me? Yes. What? With 4 black guys they at my place RN. Alright man, fuck you. Stop it, Kenma is so real for that. Like he knows I would never cheat, so why even ask? Like damn, Akashi is an exception though. I agree. No, Kiryu and Kenma, you will not have my Akashi. Let's just have a foursome. No, God no, I just want Akashi to myself. Stay away from me, you freaks. Y'all stressing out that man, stop it. He wants his man all to himself, keep it like that. Damn, it's weird how Iwaizumi haven't said anything yet, and what's even weirder, Yamaguchi is quiet as hell. And that's crazy to me, he gotta know something on God. Yamaguchi went offline. Now that is weird as hell. Bro, shit's about to go down. Tsukishima, you sure you not beating him? What the fuck, no I'm not. I'm gonna check on him. Period. DM between Tsukishima and Yamaguchi. Hey, Dashi, you good? Delivered. Tadashi? Delivered. Tsukishima sighed and closed his phone, frustrated that Yamaguchi wasn't replying. What could he be doing? What's wrong with Tadashi? Tsukishima mumbled under his breath, trying to find something to distract himself from the irritation. Tsukishima got into his car and started driving towards Yamaguchi's apartment, thoughts racing through his mind. Minutes later, he arrived at Yamaguchi's apartment complex and parked his car. He got out and made his way to his apartment door. He knocked firmly on the door, waiting impatiently for Yamaguchi to open it. Tsukishima continued knocking, frustration growing by the minute. Yamaguchi, open the door, he shouted, but there was still no response. Realizing he had a spare key, he quickly dug it out of his pocket and unlocked the door. He entered the apartment, calling out for Yamaguchi again. Yamaguchi, where are you, idiot? Tsukishima walked further into the apartment, glancing around the place for any signs of Yamaguchi. He could hear faint voices from inside the bedroom and cautiously approached. He slowly opened the door and stood in the doorway, his eyes immediately landing on Yamaguchi and Komori. Tsukishima froze in disbelief at the scene unfolding before him. Yamaguchi's shirtless torso, Komori with his fly undone. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. Shock and anger washed over him as he clenched his fists tightly. He felt a mix of emotions stirring inside him: betrayal, confusion, and hurt. But more than anything else, he felt a burning anger towards Komori. Yamaguchi's sudden movement jolted Tsukishima out of his stupor. He watched as Yamaguchi moved away from Komori, their eyes meeting for a brief moment. The look in Yamaguchi's eyes was one of guilt and fear. Tsukishima's gaze then shifted to Komori, who was now hastily zipping up his trousers and trying to regain his composure. Please, Tsuki. It's not what it looks like. Yamaguchi attempts to explain, his voice quivering with fear and guilt. He couldn't bring himself to look at Tsukishima. Tsukishima's anger still burned within him, but hearing Yamaguchi's pleading voice made something inside him crack. Then what is it, Yamaguchi? Explain. His voice was laced with a mixture of anger, hurt, and confusion. He took a step closer to the two, his eyes fixed on them, waiting for an explanation. Komori glances nervously at Tsukishima before finally speaking, his voice shaky. He knew he was in trouble, but he decided to speak up. Listen, Tsukishima, we can explain. Then fucking explain. Tsukishima's voice was cold and stern as he waited for an explanation. He crossed his arms, his gaze never leaving the two. Komori took a deep breath, trying to find the right words to explain the situation. It was a mistake. We were just messing around, and things got out of control. A mistake? That's your explanation? You were messing around and things just got out of control. Tsukishima's voice dripped with sarcasm, his anger growing once again. Tsuki, Please, it's not that simple. You're the fucking problem. I'm not saying what I did was right, but always leave him alone and is not very affectionate. And you're always saying rude shit to me and I'm sick of it. Left double quotation mark. Yamaguchi's voice was soft and pleading, desperately trying to make him understand. But the tears welling up in his eyes didn't help his case. Tsukishima was taken aback by Yamaguchi's words. His anger wavered, replaced by a mixture of confusion and hurt. What are you talking about, Yamaguchi? What do you mean I'm the problem? He said, his voice softer as he approached Yamaguchi. Why are you stepping away from me, Yamaguchi? Please, just talk to me. Tsukishima tried to reach out to him, but Yamaguchi's step back caused him to pause in his tracks. Confusion and hurt painted his features as he looked on at Yamaguchi, wanting to understand. You're acting like you're afraid of me. Tsukishima's voice was barely above a whisper, the realization hitting him hard. He had never seen Yamaguchi this guarded around him before. He took another step closer, his hand instinctively reaching out again, but stopped himself before making contact. Please, Tadashi, I just want to understand. Why are you behaving like this? Komori, still standing on the sidelines, felt the tension in the room. He had remained quiet, letting Yamaguchi and Tsukishima engage in their conversation. But seeing the current state of things, he felt the need to intervene. Maybe I should go, he muttered, inching towards the door. No. Tsukishima's voice was firm and unwavering as he held out a hand, stopping Komori from leaving. You're not going anywhere, not until we get some answers. Tsukishima takes a good look at him. Hold on, aren't you Tsunarin and Osamu's boyfriend? Komori froze in his tracks, taken aback by Tsukishima's sudden realization. He hadn't expected Tsukishima to know about his relationship. You are, aren't you? Tsukishima's eyes narrowed as he studied Komori's reaction, waiting for a confirmation. Komori let out a sigh, realizing there was no point in denying it. He nodded, still looking guilty and uncomfortable. So, you and Osamu are dating? And you're here, with Yamaguchi, in his apartment, alone. Tsukishima's voice dripped with anger and disbelief. As he connected the dots, Komori tried to make a move towards the door, but Tsukishima quickly barred his way, blocking the exit. Where do you think you're going? Caught off guard, Tsukishima stumbled slightly from Komori's push, but he quickly regained his composure and stood back up, his anger flaring. Seriously, you're going to try to push me aside? Yeah, fucking move, Komori says as he looks Tsukishima dead in the eyes. Tsukishima clenched his fists, his jaw tightening. He wanted to lash out, but he held back, trying to maintain some level of control. Why should I just move when you're clearly in the wrong here? You think you can just barge into someone's apartment, mess things up, and then try to push me out of the way? You've got some nerve. He continued to glare at Komori, refusing to budge. Now, give me a damn good reason why I should move and let you leave right now. Tsukishima's voice was firm and demanding, silently challenging Komori to give him a decent explanation. Shit. Tsukishima staggered backward, feeling the impact of the punch on his face. He stumbled and fell to the ground, his hand instinctively going to his face to check for any damage. The room went silent as Yamaguchi froze in shock and Komori stood there, looking slightly guilty for his actions. Komori quickly left the apartment, leaving Tsukishima on the floor, still catching his breath from the unexpected hit. Yamaguchi stood in the corner, speechless and horrified at what just happened. As soon as Komori had left, Yamaguchi rushed over to Tsukishima, concern etched on his face. He knelt down by his side, his eyes fixated on the growing bruise on Tsukishima's face. Tsukishima, are you okay? Fuck, you should have let him leave, Yamaguchi said, his voice filled with worry. He gently touched Tsukishima's face, his fingers tracing over the place where Komori had hit him. Yamaguchi retracted his hand quickly, a hurt expression forming on his face as Tsukishima slapped it away. "K," he said, his voice barely above a whisper, disappointment and hurt lacing his tone. Tsukishima grunted as he rose to his feet, the pain from the punch still throbbed on his cheek. Without another word or glance to Yamaguchi, he walked out of the apartment, shutting the door behind him with a loud thud.